Well, hello there to all the good people of Ohio and beyond. This is Aaron Knapp, and you're tuned into Unplugged, broadcasting without permission. This is a place where the truth gets louder and we dig deeper, and where we always remember be lawful, not awful. If you want the full stories, the documents, the videos, and everything they don't want you to see, head on over to Aaron Knapp Unplugged.com, my new home for every investigation, every episode, and every update. And while you're here, be sure to like the video, follow the page, and hit subscribe, and share this with someone who needs the truth. We're building something real here. We're building something fearless, and we're doing it together. Welcome to Unplugged. Let's kick this thing off.
Plug with Nap. Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't ask. We lift the curtain and we drop the mask. Unplug with Nap. Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't ask. We lift the curtain and we drop the mask. Unplug with Nap. Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't.
Good evening there, Lorraine and beyond. For all those out there checking us out for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I do want to give a big shout out there, I believe, to the gentleman who's been sharing my stuff. I think it's BP. He's been out there sharing away some of these body cam videos we've gotten. So I figured I better catch up with him because all I had done was post them online. So tonight we're going to go ahead and review those body camera videos. And I'm going to go over all that for you. So trying a few new things out here tonight. I'm going to try to share some screens with you, and maybe we can go over all this together and do a little react video. But before we do the react video to the body cam stuff, I got the audio footage from the police, and the video footage from the police, right? That we got, and I asked them for the vehicles footage, and I hear through a little birdie that these vehicle cameras activate within 30 seconds of the light activating or after an accident. And yet this police officer hit not one, but two parked cars. And the video footage that I got starts at the shed, which was the last part of his impact. So at minimum, we should have had shortly after the impact with the two vehicles. And I'm also told that there's audio footage that exists when these things happen as well. So, these are some questions that we have tonight. As we delve into the Rivera incident a little bit deeper, we're going to do some live reacts to these body cam footages. I might switch this up into a couple of different sections just because, we're trying to keep it down to a bare minimum of an hour, but we may have to break it up into a couple different sections. I may do each one individually, but we'll figure that out as we go. So to start, I'm going to go ahead and share with you what I got from Lorraine Police Department of the officer driving away. This is Sergeant Rivera after he hits the vehicle and moves on down the road. And so, actually, he hits the shed. We're going to go ahead and react to this live, and we're going to see what we got. So there's no audio. Sorry. So here he goes. He's hit the shed. He's backing out. Now you're gonna see he takes off. Now he's trying to figure out where he's at. Like, where's the road? Oh wait, no, let's just drive through this tree here. Okay, no, we're good. Okay. No, all right, we're back on the road. Now look, you see the front end's all jacked up, right? Now watch him go. Oh, we're gonna fly right past this car right here, right? Just blow it to this intersection. We don't care. We're just going. Like, pull over. Like, he is flying. That was the extent of what they gave me for his camera activating. And so, you guys got to understand, he didn't know where he was. Now, I'm being told that there's audio footage that's supposed to go with that camera from the inside of the car. If that's the case, I've requested that today. So we're hopefully going to get that. We're working on that. That being said, this is what the aftermath of the vehicle looked like. I just throw this up. This was during the day, and the shed, you can see it back here in the back corner. Um, but most definitely. And so I don't even get that. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna flip over here to the footage on my YouTube page, which it's linked to my YouTube page. The Rivera body cam footage, all of the officers' body cam footage are in the same file. There's another. It's a separate file. I have another file that has my podcast in it. This one will go in it as well once it's up and ready to run. So if you're here on the YouTube page, you can just jump over to that file and check it out. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and bring this stage up. We're going to react to some of these body cam footages as they happen and see where we go from there. So let's see. This is Mott's body cam footage. And I'm thinking you guys aren't here. I mean, Mott's not that bad, but you guys are really here to start out with Nikki Kent. Now, I'm not going to take you straight to the hour-long footage of the officer getting dealt with, all right? So I've given you the heads up, right? We now know that it was a police car that hit the shed and it hit two other cars. You can go to to my website and check out at www.aaronnapunplugged.com, and I've done a full expose story on this whole thing, right, all the way through to the end. This happened back, last in like I don't know, was it? It was like July. But anyway, so we just recently got the body cam footage, and I think I'm just gonna double check which footage was first on Nikki because I'm pretty sure. So this is 823, and this is 226. So 04172025 2318, and this is 0417222025 1122. So 1122 and 1118. All right, so this is the first one. We're gonna play this first. I think 21 minutes.
So I couldn't catch the license plate, and the light was like blinking on and off, and it started that way. When I just tried to explain that to her, she basically told me that I'm lying. I don't know what I'm talking about, and am I sure that it wasn't state control?
Wait a minute. You know what? Hold on. We're a little bit ahead of ourselves here, I think. Let me go back.
I know about
No.
so I couldn't catch the license plate, and the light was like blinking on and off, and
All right. Sorry about that. So no, we're gonna get this one. So this was Nikki's first interaction, Officer Kent's first interaction with the public on this incident. Now we saw the officer drive away from over in this area. You're gonna see parts of this scene where the officer was driving away. That's why I showed you the scene first. I'm not gonna hear any audio here at first. But Nikki comes up and we're gonna make sure we can get this as big as possible now. There's that.
Back here? Not back here. They were parked over here. Like where? On the street? Yeah, they were parked back here.
You're picking up some of the other officers' body cam footage as well, our voices.
Mine and my son. In the back is all.
That's against policy.
You gotta be joking me, right?
I feel like we should do an
This
F on
was
cover.
not from a police car. I'll tell you that right now.
Wasn't from a police
So
car.
what happened? Right? Well, I mean, the entry tracks over there led up to it seemed like they came in, curved into the vehicles.
That's
Tried
wrong.
to go out that way, hit the shed. Nobody has.
You guys don't have cameras?
That's Nikki.
Okay, so this is both of your cars, correct?
Me and my son.
Right.
These are the neighbors that live next door in the duplex.
You guys don't have any cameras?
No,
How long ago did this happen?
4401.
Half. Did you guys hear this?
Heard a boom probably about 40 minutes
We
ago.
all heard it happen.
But nobody saw anything?
We didn't see anything.
Oh.
My downstairs neighbor said they saw a
Look at this car. Like it's just like beat up.
No.
Like
I did my room, but I hear like police. But
Right here.
I don't know. After nothing, he like police. I don't know. After the accident, we heard sirens.
this is April.
Could be police, ambulance.
It was not. This was not a police chase.
Yeah, not a police chase. Well, yeah, okay.
We've been working all night. There's been no police chases going on.
But if you come right here, that's just the one track leading in. And then
They must
a
have
little
their
bit
cameras
down
set to
more
like
that way, there's
30
a track
second
leading out.
intervals, I feel like.
Probably two cars chasing each other, maybe.
Yeah, they're missing a tire though, because the tire's back there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should get out of their way so they can do their job.
You and you guys live over there and you heard it?
We live in the white building.
Okay.
We didn't.
You
Me
didn't
and him
see-
personally didn't see. We heard, but downstairs neighbors underneath us seen part of it.
Oh, and where are they at? They outside right now?
I think they're
Okay.
I actually heard sirens.
Yeah.
This park gets thrown off because
You
they
saw
heard
that?
sirens.
I heard sirens. Cop.
I know, but nothing. I mean, there's been people going sirens, but we've had no chases or anything. Hey, Vin, you got your phone? All right, I'm gonna go talk to these other people.
So yeah, their body cams.
I
are
haven't
thrown
gotten
at
anybody's info
30-second
now.
intervals. No info yet. They haven't gotten any witness information yet.
Yeah.
Okay, there's enough bump from her, but it's quiet, so.
The boy ain't here. You have to talk to him. You got to sit there and go again.
See, this whole interaction.
Did
just-
you guys see any of this? Did anybody see any of this happen?
I seen him fleeing.
Okay, what kind of car was it?
A police.
It definitely wasn't.
Definitely
So
wasn't.
you're telling me that what I seen with my own two eyes is not true?
What kind of car was it?
A police cruiser.
Describe it to me.
A silver car with police on the side of it. Jaw grill.
Was it a trooper?
No, it was Lorraine police.
We have very.
I wasn't out here. I came out
Did you
after
get the
they were
Did you
gone.
see? Did you see the
It
number on
was
the car?
dangling.
What was dangling?
The plates.
The police car?
Yeah, he hit the way he hit so badly that the front was dangling and the back was dangling.
A police car.
I'm sorry, I feel like you don't believe me or something. Like I
The only
wouldn't
reason
be
why-
sitting outside.
The
It's
only
cold
reason
as
why
hell.
I understand that, but the only reason why I don't believe you is because we've been working all night and no one.
Okay, so listen, when that
Listen,
happened,
It definitely
When-
does.
when
um,
that
She's gonna say that multiple times. I'm gonna pause it right here because she's gonna say multiple times. Well, that's her reasoning, right? So you're gaslighting this woman, like, well, because no actions happen, and you'll see. But just watch how many times she gaslights her.
that happened,
I know everybody
I'm
that's
trying to
working
explain
right
to
now.
you. Okay, come on now. I'm the one that actually seen it.
She's
Okay.
That
de-escalating.
happened.
She's
There was
de-escalating.
also police sirens, maybe about 2-3 streets over.
We keep hearing
It was a lot going on with your
And what time did this happen at?
About maybe a
45
half an
minutes
hour
ago.
to 45 minutes ago.
He's
We
just
were
being
upstairs. We heard a crash. A crash and instant sirens in front of the house.
Did you see sirens?
yes.
Like I said, I was upstairs in my kitchen.
I
heard
was on
crash,
the porch
crash.
after the first crash,
instant
and when I
silence.
came out, I literally seen him right here. Like, if you can look in what direction I'm looking in, he was struggling to get out of there. When he finally was able to get the car to maneuver to turn around,
And you're sure it was a police cruiser,
yes,
not a trooper?
it said Lorraine Police.
Listen, the only reason why I'm asking you this is because we've been working all night, and I know everybody that's working, and
Okay,
nobody
and
has
I get
damage
that,
on
and
their
I
car.
wasn't working. I was just sitting in my room, just got out the damn bathtub, and I heard a loud ass noise, and I thought somebody crashed into my own vehicle.
Yeah, I
So
get
when
that.
I came outside and I seen police fleeing through there, we're looking like, well, who is they chasing? What is going on? Even another car came down here, and I'm like, oh,
Another
that
police
was
car?
No, another white car, another person, normal person. Came down, and I'm thinking, well, maybe he was chasing after them. No, by the time he got done turning around right here, and he went that way, that person literally stopped right there at that White House on the corner right there, and he pushed through them, went right past them. Everything dangling and everything. I mean, I'm sorry if you don't want to believe.
So I love I love the way she describes this. This lady's so freaking awesome. Dangling. Yes, in Lorraine, for those that maybe not around here, we have police cars. They say police on the side, and they've got the big badge. And everybody around here knows what the silver cars are. We know what they look like, right? You'll see the color of them later. But you guys remember we watched the video right at the beginning. That video at the beginning was him. He had crashed into the cars already. He backed up, and then somehow he'd crashed into the shed. I guess he just drove forward after hitting the two cars. Because again, you see him in the picture I showed you, and you see him in the story, but you don't, and you see him in the videos here, but you don't see him hit that. So that part of the video is missing mysteriously, and there's no audio. And I'm told that when police cars activate their lights, the audio activates, or when they hit something, the audio activates, and there's no audio on this. So I imagine that's another issue. But anyway, I digress. We shall continue.
That y'all own peoples would do some shit like this.
Well,
Maybe
we
it got
would know
stolen.
about it. That's
I don't know. But what I do know is what I seen was a fucking
Hold on,
police
we gonna
car.
hear that.
And to them, no, by the time he got done turning around right here and he went that way, that person literally stopped right there at that White House on the corner right there, and he pushed through them, went right past them. Everything dangling and everything. I mean, I'm sorry if you don't want to believe that y'all own peoples would do some shit like this.
Well,
Maybe
we
it got
would know
stolen.
about it. That's
I
what
don't know.
that's what I'm
But what
saying.
I do know is what I seen was a fucking police car. And if you don't believe me,
I'm just asking you if it was maybe a trooper, because troopers have same cars. as
state
what it is.
troopers, baby, they didn't yank my husband out the car before. I know exactly what the fuck they cars look like. I'm from Cleveland, where they troll the streets.
I
all
get
the
it. I'm
time.
just saying they
I
drive
know the
silver
difference.
cruisers.
I know
around
the
here.
difference.
Okay, all right.
They have
I'm not
a
going to
whole
argue
ass
with you, but
state.
Gaslight. I'm not
Highway
gonna
Patrol
argue
shield,
with you.
And y'all have police.
She's not arguing. She's telling you.
I'm aware. I work for the police department.
Do you think
Ooh.
that a retired cruiser on
Wow.
No.
Nikki.
No, we don't
Like later.
sell.
She's like later.
You
Cruisers.
should go
That
talk
are
to the other officer
but,
because
yeah, no, that was
He's
came over here with
going
an
to tell you
attitude.
the same thing.
You
Or just
came over
discover.
here with an
Maybe you'll
That's
say it
all
in a
right. I
nice
can have
way.
my boss come out here because I don't believe the story she's giving me.
But you still
Right
we're
there.
just
I didn't come over here.
Giving
no matter what.
That's not it. It's a car accident. All
we
right.
get that, but we are
You see
innocent
that girl?
people.
131 to car 17.
Get your supervisor out here.
I'm going to.
Seriously, you're a nuisance now.
Guys, this is
Are you busy, sir?
See, look, this is how you build public trust, right, Nikki?
No one's being a nuisance. I didn't come over here and have an.
You
No.
are being
I
a
did not.
nuisance, Nikki. I mean, God, you're making me
Here,
angry
please.
watching this.
So you can stop that nonsense.
Are you busy or on anything? I need you to come over here.
Literally discrediting that witness.
I'm not
No,
gonna
I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
didn't
are,
come
ma'am.
over
You
here with an
discredited
attitude.
her statement
I'm
110%.
all right. I'm not going to argue with you. My boss can come over here
Anytime she
and
said that.
handle it because he's going to tell you the same thing. So, okay. Very good.
Very good. Just blow them off, right? I've experienced its own treatment by
Glad you think
Marine
so.
lieutenants and sergeants, not
No,
lieutenants.
I give you thumbs up.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
I didn't come over here with an attitude.
Her statement
I'm
110%.
all right. I'm not going to argue with you. My boss can come over here and handle it because he's going to tell you the same thing. So, okay. Very good. Glad you think so. No, I give you thumbs up. Woo.
I don't know about you, but I think anybody would be pissed being spoken to that way by a public servant.
I'll hit it in a second.
Public.
Sarge is going to come out here and talk to them because
Let me talk to you real quick. You just stand by.
I'm about to go to my house.
Let me
I
get
don't
your
want
information
no
then real quick.
Now you want it.
What's
Now
your
you
I'm
name?
want
on my
information.
break, so you can talk to
She's
her.
a liar.
What's
Right?
your name?
Called her a liar. That's
can you guys stay over there?
coming to get her.
She's going back over there. We don't need everybody
We
walking
don't
around
need
in the
unlawful
dark.
directive from you.
Just go over there.
Ignore her.
See? We'll get it in a minute.
No, now you just dismissed the
Because I'm not
witness.
dealing with this.
Yeah, of course you're not, Nikki. God, you're not going to do your job.
Huh?
Mute. So she's muting her camera. So really what she's saying right now, yeah, mute. They're always talking about mute. Because they don't want to discuss, the fact that she's being a jerk and, that it's on camera. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look, just do. We've got our body cameras muted while we're doing and talking about their dirty deeds. If you don't believe they're dirty, then why mute it? Why are you muting it? I mean, I just don't get, there's no point. I think they should block out on muting because we all know what they're going to do. They're just going to, if they wanted to, they would.
Mute off.
Oh.
For what? You don't have anything to do with this.
No, I know.
Yeah. What?
Just wait till we leave. You can come back and take a picture when we leave.
Yeah, you don't need to be over here.
Attitude.
Did they get them?
We're figuring out what's going on.
We're figuring out what's going on. I'm in charge here. You know what? I should just for Garen tonight. Be like, let me see where we're at there. I think this is the end part of her body camera. She's gonna walk off. They're actually doing witness checks at this point. I don't think there's a whole lot left to see at the end of this body cam.
Hello?
More meeting.
Well, then yeah, she's claiming that it was a Lorraine police cruiser that hit these cars, and she said it's a silver Charger. Dude, she's losing her mind.
Oh my goodness, I hadn't actually heard that part yet. I thought it was muted. She got that on camera. She said she's losing her mind. Oh my goodness. Really, Nikki Kent? You're a mental health professional now? I am. I got a degree up there on the wall. But hey, I had a DSM-5 over here. You really, I like this part when they start, whacking around. In a second, you're going to catch the second part of her body cam when she's talking to the sergeant. Talking when the sergeant is there, I should say. I mean, this is one of the things I've been working on with Lorraine Police for a really long time is that they typically are rude. Almost every encounter I've had with an officer, besides a few, have been really bad. Like, for instance, AJ Mathewson's always been polite to me. Jamie Ball, Officer Ball's always been polite to me. Lieutenant or Captain or Morris, or when he was sergeant, he was always nice to me. I mean, again, even if you don't like me, that takes nothing to be nice. Obviously I've had my issues with the chief, but most of them were because I was making complaints against the level of his officers and the way that they speak to people. I had an officer tell me once, I had a tree tied to a telephone pole because the telephone pole, someone backed into it. And I said, this is kind of dangerous. And he was like, well, why do you care? It's not your property. And I was like, under that statement, anybody could say, oh, if the police, I said, well, officer, what if you pulled up in front of my house and said, well, Mr. Knapp, I'm being attacked here, posse comitatus. Of course, it's not going to go down like that. I carry, so I'm going to go grab it and go up there and stop whatever's going on. But I go, oh, wait, that's not my property. No, not my concern. It was a matter of safety, and they were being rude to me. And every interaction that I've had with them has been rude. Swanger at City Hall, he was rude. Chief McCann was just the chief rudeness. I'm starting to notice a difference, though. I noticed the auxiliary officers are 1,000% nice to me. They talk to me. They chat it up every time I come in now. That's amazing. But you have to go through and complain a few times and cause a few problems, apparently, to get that kind of treatment from them. I mean, you see how they think of the citizens. She's losing her mind. Now, again, You guys have the foresight of knowing that it was a police car. You saw the guy drive away in the beginning. So we already know the ending of the story is yes, it is a cop car. And yes, every time they say it's not or say that she's lying, Nikki is full of total shit. Like, it's bad. And I personally would be, I would be like a little offended if I was Lorraine police to see this. And I definitely would be offended if I was that woman. Like I bet you, I mean, like if she knew at the time what she was saying, that would have caused a big deal for everything. And yeah, this little powwow happens because you see it on the other body cams as well, and all through muted body cams. At this point, I don't think they've figured out yet that it was Rivera. They haven't figured out that an officer with a vehicle that's off duty. Oh, unmute. Or just stop. Who knows? We're at the end of this section anyway. So we're going to pause here for station identification. No, we're actually going to go to the next one. So I'm going to pop that one down, and then we're going to go back up here. All right, so that was that Nikki Kent. We're going to go to this one where the sergeant's talking.
So I couldn't catch the license plate, and the light was like blinking on and off, and he expressed that way. When I just tried to explain that to her, she basically told me that I'm lying. I don't know what I'm talking about. And am I sure that
What do you think about that, Frank?
I know about state patrol. Hold on, let me finish. I know about state patrol vehicles. I'm from Cleveland. We had an incident with them where I had to report it and everything. They snatched my husband out the car, so I know exactly what their car look like. They have the same kind of silver. Understandable.
I know what they look like.
Big ass shield on the side though. Y'all have a shield. That's shield. So we woke the neighbors up, let them know what we seen, what was going on, so they called you guys.
Well, I can tell you none of our cars were in a pursuit. None of our cars.
No. So when it was happening,
Yeah.
I also heard y'all elsewhere, like other sirens.
Just trying to give
going
them an
on.
out.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense why that person was there. So I definitely told the neighbor, right? I don't even know if it was really a cop in it because
It cracks me up.
that's not an alleyway right there. Like there's no reason
About
for you to go up this grass.
Is that
area,
after
like,
this happens, there's
end
like
up on they shed and all that. I just didn't understand it. So I'm not saying it was
the other body
specifically
cameras
one of
catch
y'all
this
cars.
interaction a lot
But what I
better.
am saying is it was specifically one of y'all cars.
See, she tries to give them an
That
out.
would imply that one of our cars has been stolen.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
saying.
know what it's implying,
But they haven't been.
but it was y'all vehicle.
Well,
It was a police car.
that's fine. We can agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree, but it was a police car, dude. This is a sergeant.
Had the grill on it and everything.
Well, we're not the only agency that has these cars.
No, I know. I'm just saying it. It said Lorraine Police on the
How many
side.
officers are going to call this
Like it rolled
woman
up
a liar
under
in
this
one
light right
night?
here, so I was
This
able
is a
to see
sergeant.
it broad as day.
What time was this?
Less than an hour ago.
Yeah.
Like it
20,
just
30
happened.
minutes ago.
Well, all I know is I can tell you none of my officers have been involved in any crashes. We haven't had any pursuits since we came here at 6 o'clock this evening.
Thanks, Rivera.
I don't know what to
You
tell
made everyone look like a jackass,
You don't have to tell me anything because it wasn't my vehicle. So I was just trying to
right?
be a good
She don't even
citizen.
care.
But it seemed like even being a good citizen is kind of like
Kicking us in
you
the
in the
ass.
face. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to them on what they gonna do. But if they get a
These
lawyer,
cars aren't. You're just neighbors.
I was,
Yeah, we're just
yes,
neighbors.
Yes,
Yeah, we was
that's
the
what
ones-
I was trying to
like,
explain.
we was the
We
ones
heard
that
to
came
her.
No
out.
connection
That's what I was
whatsoever
trying
with
to
this
explain. I
accident.
They
literally
seen
just
it,
seen
but they
Yeah.
seen it. We were in the
Like, we
kitchen.
didn't see the accident, but we saw the
like
car
if
struggle
you want
over
to be
there
more
and
specific, I didn't
pull
see
right
him
out.
crash into the cars,
Mhm.
but I seen him crash into that shed.
Yeah, we saw the
Some
shit
crash
get
on the
crashed.
shed.
That's
You
all
get-
I'm saying. Because
All right,
the dude that was with her
let's
for
get that straight because I was talking earlier about the cars in the shed, right? So I got the body cam, I got the vehicle cam activation after he had hit the shed, but I believe it activated after he hit the cars as it should have. He hit the cars first. They heard that. Then she comes out and sees him backing up to go and hit the shed.
we hear everything. I didn't hear nothing about this. So it was like, well, obviously something is going on to where no one knows what's going on, and it's like it was a cop car. Not saying it was y'all's per se. Definitely wasn't no state patrol. There wasn't no gold or yellow emblem with a tire on the side of it. It definitely wasn't one of those. I know how state patrol look, even in the dark.
I love it.
It was a regular cop car. It was a regular police car.
How much more clear
It
could you
was,
be?
it was, and I can literally say it was an active police car. So it would be one that
Active.
the cop would be driving now.
Yes,
Not per
sir.
se it was y'all,
only thing
or,
I can say
but
is
it
don't
would
y'all
be
have
one that
to
would
return
be
the cars
used.
at the end of the day?
Some officers
Right.
have what we call take-home cars.
Okay, yeah,
Some
I
don't. It
seen
just
some.
depends on the seniority of the department.
Now she walks away, but I want you guys to understand she just solved the whole crime, right? This woman, you should hire her to be a police officer. She just figured it out.
I
Take
can
home.
tell you that for sure.
You didn't see the car number or anything?
No,
I couldn't.
because
It was,
the way it was, it's like
You guys,
I see that number
Let's see it
because
later.
I can see the back license plate. He literally came from out the field. There's no view
yeah,
of
like when he was
it seeing
basically
any
when
plate
he was
or
coming
number
out,
on the
I
car.
stepped on his first step. The bumper was dangling because I guess I don't know, like it. The light was flickering, like it was. You can tell it was damage done to the rear end because I seen him bump into like he. You go in this way, and then it's like he right here in between this tree.
Yeah.
And he backs up into the shed. Boom! I seen that, and then he pulled forward, back up some more, pull forward, back up some more,
saw that on
pull
the
forward,
video.
pulled all the way out.
And that's why I
And right
said
after I heard the second crash, I heard
She heard
license
him in the shed.
instantly.
whoever
I
was
heard both.
behind the wheel of a car definitely was not experienced with it because
At all.
I didn't see y'all chase people. I witnessed the police chase where the pole was taken out. I
Yep,
stood
right
here
here.
and saw it.
That
I
pole right
witnessed
there
it.
was taken
So
out.
it's like-
Somebody was being chased by the police.
So it's
They
like
went
I
in
saw
between
how
those
y'all
houses.
drive.
Yeah.
Whoever
We
drove,
witnessed it
whoever
all.
was behind the wheel of that car
He is.
was not experienced.
They
Like
try-
they had driving experience, but not police driving experience.
They trying to give him every out.
Because
They definitely
I
don't have
Every
never
to
out.
saw. I never saw. I didn't see y'all sirens on and all come speeding around.
Every out.
Like
They
y'all,
say it's not a
y'all,
cop.
y'all whip that bitch around the
I'm
front.
gonna
Yeah,
go
they
there.
do.
And no problem. Whoever had that car, it couldn't. Like I said,
They
It's
was-
just not adding up. I told y'all to check all y'all
is
stuff.
someone somewhere is missing the car because whoever was behind that wheel of that cop car definitely was not experienced. They wasn't a baby driver. It was
Dang,
like a regular
Rivera.
civilian.
No,
I would
saw
like
it.
Huh?
Y'all didn't see like who was driving. Like,
No, I wasn't able to
Because
see
like I
none of that.
said, when it's dark over there, you can't really see nothing.
Then
Couldn't see
by the
plates
time,
or
like
anything.
when he crashed into the shed, his lights went off. So
And like I said, after the second crash, I heard lights
Yeah, and when
sirens
you
Oh my goodness. Some fun stuff, folks. Fun stuff.
he took off. He came and just took off up the street. It was a white. It was a white.
What kind of car did she say it was?
She said it was a regular car. She couldn't tell what it was.
But yeah, as I was saying, I heard one crash, and then within a few moments, the double
Yep.
mute off. Right out here. You could, because of living here and how often you guys go up and down this street, you can tell where you guys are. You know what I mean? It was right out here that I heard it. And as soon as we heard the siren, we came down.
We have seen people smack into that pole. Like I had a camera on here. It literally just went out. That's why I'm mad because it's like she was trying to make it sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I would have pulled my camera out, but I don't have it no more. I know what I seen. I just really hope y'all find out what happened and who did it.
Yeah, like it's like we not saying that it was y'all per se. It was definitely a cop car. It was definitely like one of the cop cars that was.
Yeah.
Not saying it was y'all.
I
It could have
personally
been
said I
Amherst.
really
You know
do
what?
hope
I got a
they
quick
got
question.
stolen
I got a quick
so
question.
the actual cop don't get in trouble for
Hey,
this
you.
because of
Hold
that.
on one
Hey,
second.
you.
Let me ask this question.
Thank you.
Are any of your cars up for sale that could have been easily been taken
You're so-
off a lot without knowing? Because you know sometimes the cars get old. You guys put them on auction and
I'm trying
whatnot.
to give them
That's why
everything.
I'm asking.
There's times where I goes through Facebook Marketplace. I was looking for a vehicle at the
yeah,
time,
but we
I've
stripped
seen
them down.
Yeah,
I've-
see, that's
I've seen
not that's
So y'all,
Before you
don't
put them
sell
up
them
for
enough
auction or whatnot,
What's that?
before you actually put them up for auction, or do they sit in
yeah,
a lot?
they take
Oh, they get
like
stripped
the
down.
police
Okay.
don't be on there. The only thing
I
that
know
still be
that.
on there is that little light thing.
Like
No,
I said, I know
saw-
that because I used to have an
saw
old police
one
car
of
as a
those.
car. But
Not that one, but it was an actual Ford Explorer on Facebook Marketplace. Had the computer in it, fully functional. Had the lights on it, red, white, and clear. Had the spotlight. I'm sitting there in it.
They remove all
It
that
didn't
footage.
have
Sell it
police
though.
on it, but it was an
Computer
old
would be
police
out.
interceptor that was up for sale.
They
I'm like,
gutted
I
mine.
didn't think anything of it because
Joey,
from what I heard,
head
you
in
could do
for a
stuff
minute.
like that.
talk to MJ. She's howling.
Well, I appreciate you guys calling. I'll kind of look.
Oh, no,
into
they
it.
They called.
Oh, I
Call you guys.
Yeah.
It's done. Like,
Yeah.
the other one, it's
all right. Well, I appreciate you guys.
East 28th in Toledo.
See, as far as I know,
White Chevy
all
Impala.
of our cars are accounted for.
Even the Challenger.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, that's locked up. So
I mean, I know you've probably been in this field a very long time, but you are literally talking to someone that has never even been arrested. The way you came off to me was
Ma'am, I wasn't rude to you at all. I simply
the
came
way
up here.
You're doing it now.
Okay.
The way you were on the
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Whatever.
See, right there, right there. You're
Okay.
drunk, right there. Right there. How would you feel if someone did that to you? You're being a bitch. Nobody likes that. Gosh. There's zero reason for you to act that way. Zero. She was trying to give you feedback and direct you and redress you as a government official. Instead, she's been nothing but nice to you since the start, and you've done nothing but call her a liar. There's those vehicles again that we don't really see in that much, but yeah, again, he hit those, then he hit this. No, we're gonna meet again. Yep. Back to the powwow. So this is another part where they start talking about some piece of the vehicle they found, I think. But I think the rest of this a lot of this is muted. Let me just fast forward a little. Yeah, see, they're just talking. Muted. They're all just talking out here. They're walking through the grassy area. She's talking to this officer for a while. No sound. Still no sound. She's checking the street. And this is all muted. Look, right here. So right here is one of the patrol cars. See it? This is what it looks like, where they're discriminating. It says police here. Whatever. So that's one of the patrol cars they look like. Now, she's just sort of walking around. Now she comes back over to talk to this guy. But again, still no sound. Some more patrol cars. All right. Well, that takes us to the end of that video. That's pretty much the end of Nikki's stuff, right? I'm gonna just double check here. I believe that the other videos are pretty long, but I think there might be a shorter one that we can do on the return, and then we'll do a second podcast with the rest of them. So that one's an hour. That's Kent. That's Ball. That's Kent. That's Mott. That's Catalotto. No, they're all pretty long. So this one's at 1803, and this one's at 0627. What? 41720. 1106. Oh. And then 1131. So okay, yeah. The next ones are pretty long. So I think I'm going to have to break these up into 3 separate podcasts because I don't really want to do a super long podcast. So I'm going to give you my final thought here. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to have a word from our sponsors. And when I come back, we'll close up shop on this one. And I'm going to get to work on the next video and recording for that. So tune in shortly hereafter. There'll be another one coming up. And I will have my instant react on the other officer's body cam as we roll through. But that was Nikki. And we'll do a little follow-up here in a minute. Stay tuned. want to remind you guys, I'm currently advertising online. I have this book here. It's on the page. Just go to the back page of the page. It'll say sunlight is a headache for somebody. That's right. Sunlight is a headache for somebody. So how to use public records and to beat bad governments in Lorain County and beyond. So I wrote this little PDF toolkit that should help you. For $9.99, you can get the toolkit. We've got some other tier pricing. I made formats. You can go ahead and add in your own information if you live in Ohio, and it will help you populate your request for records. I've also have a package where you can get an entire modifiable script, or you can just do it all on your own Word documents. The main thing is that I did write this book. It's about 80 some odd pages long. It's got pretty much everything along with anecdotal evidence on cases and case law that I've utilized in Lorain County to Lorain City to win cases on records cases. So if you think it might be something you like, go ahead and check that out. I really appreciate it. This is also what the front page will look like. Again, we have a Sunlight Toolkit, all forms, ebook, bonuses, Sunshine Laws guidebook, a quick start guide, public records request basic templates, and the book as well. So check it out if you guys want. Also, this has been brought to you by our sponsors. Here at Unplugged with Aaron Knapp, we like to thank our sponsors. We have a few unofficial sponsors tonight, and they are definitely not paid sponsorships. I want to throw out there a big thank you to Joseph Jones and Eric Jones of the Lorain Daily and the Vermilion Daily. They have a local news page. You should check them out. They do plenty of great work, broadcasting all the news that is the news that you want to have in Lorain and Lorain County. So check them out. Also, please, if you need any legal services, feel free to reach out to Robert Gargas. You can find him listed online. He's a fine attorney and comes highly recommended by yours truly. And last but not least, I want to mention DNC Radio. Please make sure you check out one of the up-and-coming internet hip-hop stations and all of their shows. They put on a lot of shows. You have the Never Outdone show. You also have the Eric Bowen show, Speak Up, Speak Out. So please make sure you guys check them out as well if you're looking for your latest and up-to-date hip-hop artistry. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a non-paid sponsorship brought to you by Unplugged with Aaron Knapp.
Unplug with Nap. Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't ask. We lift the curtain and we drop the mask. Unplug with Nap.
All right, guys, I'm back here again to finish this one up. So, we've seen Nikki in her full glory, and I didn't post it here, but on our page, there's another story that the Chronicle ran and some other people ran that basically she got in an auto accident in August where she was found to be at fault, and karma comes back to haunt her. My key takeaways on this video are just, it's so disrespectful. Now, granted, we come in with the knowledge going forward that it was a police car. We know this. We knew it when we reviewed the video footage. So it's easy in hindsight to look back and go, well, they didn't know it really was a cop car. But is that an excuse, folks? I mean, that's your question. Is that really an excuse to say, hey, you're a liar, Citizen X, Citizen Y, Citizen Z? Because you had multiple people in this process, not only telling them, hey, look, we're not saying it was a cop. It could have been a cop's kid. It could have been someone stole a cop car. And in the midst of all of this, the citizen comes up with the answer that it is. Does anyone get to take your cars home? And the officer responds with, well, yeah, some people do. Yeah, former Sergeant Rivera used to get to take his car home. He had earned a privilege to take his vehicle home. And in the end, he wrecked his vehicle, giving us a good reason why none of the officers should be allowed to take their cars home or their vehicles home. He drove this vehicle all the way out to his home, wherever he lives, and then hid it in his barn. This wasn't the actions of a contrite man. These were the actions of an alcohol-fueled accident. and one that, in my opinion, should have been a felony charge for the man. Any one of us would have been charged with that. And on top of all of that, these police officers were just downgrading these citizens to their face. And this is what I've been saying all along about everyone. This is still while I believe McCann was on charge. Hopefully they're going to learn a different way to speak to people, because this type of conversation is unacceptable. This is what I've been fighting all along. She doesn't even fathom or believe that she's being rude. Everything she said was rude or gaslighting. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you can watch this video and feel any other way than she was being rude and gaslighting the citizen. On top of which, I believe she's white and the witness was African American. So you start to feel a certain sort of way about that. But I just love the fact that the lady's like, listen, my husband got pulled out of a backseat of a car by a state trooper. And I know what they look like. And I can feel that. There was a comedian once says, I think it was Jeff Fox, your mother doesn't even take the cigarette out between her lips to tell the state trooper to kiss her. You know what? You might be a red. Well, I mean, you might be from Cleveland if your husband's been pulled out of the back of a state trooper car, so you recognize it. And I love the fact that there at the end, she threw back at her too. And no, not everybody is this, right? She was kind of insinuating that, like, I may be from Cleveland, but she straight up said, I don't have charges. I've never been charged with anything. I have a clean record. I have a clean bill of health. Like, I've never done anything wrong. I'm an honest, open witness. And Nikki walks off, doesn't even have the nerve. Okay, so if you believed you weren't being rude, and if you believed that you'd been polite since the get-go while your sergeant was standing there, then perhaps you would have stayed and taken the lickings, right? Maybe you would have just stayed and been like, all right, let's see what she has to say. Then I could have disputed that to my sergeant and said, the body camera will tell the story. No, instead she said, I don't want to hear it. Well, yeah, it's hard to swallow the truth. It's a bitter, bitter, bitter pill to swallow. Nobody likes swallowing the truth. I know I, for one, love the truth because it's what I thrive on. It fuels my soul. I know they hate it, and if I could, I would take all those truths from them, but they need to own up to their truths, that sometimes we're not our best selves. And in this moment, Nikki was definitely not the best Nikki Kent she could be. If your mom's at home watching, she's probably upset. If your dad's at home watching, he's probably like, yeah, she gets that from her mom's side. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, these are the jokes. You guys can stay or you leave. But, I'm sitting here looking at this woman. How do you get this, like, negative? I understand you guys have this urge to protect your own. I was in the military. I get it. Like, back your brothers. But your brother didn't back you. You could have taken the report without offering any sort of commentary, right? That's where officers forget themselves. Your job is not to be adding your commentary into a report. Who, what, when, where, why, right? This is what they said. 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 Then you write your report. Witness A said, witness B said, witness C said, witness D said, I observed, I didn't observe. What did you see? I didn't see anything, but the citizens reported this, 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 and this. Not the citizen reported that I thought it was a police car, and I told the citizen basically with no short terms that she was a liar by saying that none of our cars were involved and it couldn't have been one of our cars multiple times to her. So again, folks, you're looking at a person that's just straight up, you are being rude because you're straight up telling this woman, you are a liar. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Even the sergeant later walked up. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. How many times are you going to tell one woman you don't believe her? And then it turns out, ooh, as the kids would say, like, look what happened. Like, you literally found out it was a cop car. Wow. That's rough. Like, honestly, if it hadn't been a cop car and we saw this video, we would have still thought you guys were jerks. But at least, even like, yeah, sure, cop car, like, well, whatever, right? But you guys were walking up to witnesses who it wasn't their vehicles. They didn't have any stake in it. That woman said, I don't even have a record. And you're even talking to your partners about this person. She had gotten under your skin apparently so much by saying that you had to go and you were conversating with other officers, muting your body cam. Now, folks, I get it. If that's how you want your police forces run, if that's how you want to feel about these things, I understand. But that doesn't make me feel safe. It doesn't make me feel happy. I'm not going to trade my liberties and, freedom for a tiny bit of security. I'm not going to run around and let police officers and the like talk down to me for no good reason. And I applaud this woman. Like, I applaud her. You, my good woman, I take my invisible hat off to. That woman emboldens and embodies that which we call this. The U.S. Constitution. She is the reason why we have this. She stood up for herself. She stood up for her rights. She stood up for her dignity. Much like in the recent, Miss Universe pageant, when the presenter was disrespectful to the woman and she got up and left. I get this was two women, but this was a strong, proud woman standing up for herself. Somebody that I dare say has probably faced her own levels of discrimination in her own life. But to have this white officer walk up to her and immediately assume she is a liar, that has to hit a certain sort of way. I really just have to imagine. But again, what do I expect from a police force that was led by James McCann? And at this time still was led by James McCann. This is James McCann's police force. You've seen it with your own eyes, folks. Stay tuned, because we're going to be back, and we're going to be back soon with another podcast that's going to detail these other officers. We've got several body cam footages to go through. We'll do a little recap at the beginning of each one. But this has been Aaron Knapp, and I am here unplugged with Aaron Knapp. You can find me on my podcast. You can also go over and check me out on my page at www.Aaron Knapp Unplugged. That's AARONKNAPP Unplugged UNPLUGGED.com. And you can check out all of our stories on this from the Substack that I transferred over. All of my new content's coming out there. This podcast will also be found there. It's separate of Facebook, so you can find us there. You can also find us on Facebook by looking up Unplugged with Aaron Knapp, and you can check out our page, Lorraine Politics. And it's online, Learning Politics Unplugged as well. It's a community forum for all of you people to come there and have discussions about anything that pleases you, be it government, be it, local government, upper government, federal government, state government. We'll discuss it all there. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Remember, be lawful, not awful, and tune in for our next episode where we continue the Rivera incident with more body cam footage and lots more to come. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Aaron Knapp, and I'm telling you guys out there once again to be lawful, not awful. Thank you, Lorraine, and we'll see the rest of you and Ohio real soon, folks.
Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't ask. We lift the curtain and we drop the mask. Unplug with Nap. Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't ask. We lift the curtain and we drop the mask. Unplug with Nap. Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't ask.